Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker is now just 51 days away from its official release by writer and director J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio, as well as creator George Lucas. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, by far, one of the most mysterious aspects of the Star Wars sequel trilogy has all to do with Rey's lineage, specifically Rey's parents and who they really are, where they came from, and exactly how they are going to be so vital to the story of Episode 9 by director J.J. Abrams. And this really does speak volumes, because we do know that J.J. really wanted to explore more elements of Rey's parents and how they're going to be central to the plot of the story. In fact, there is going to be a murder mystery type of storytelling process in The Rise of Skywalker surrounding Rey's parents and how they actually met their demise. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film, and when it all comes down to one of the concept art descriptions, this is where things begin to get very exciting for Episode 9. Now, specifically, what's really intriguing about all of this is that shot descriptions consisting of a sequence in which it's explained that Rey is said to be traveling to a large canyon that is described to have a base built into it that is said to be the home of Rey's father. It's described that one of the sequences is said to involve a moment in which Rey travels inside of this mysterious base that now belonged to Rey's parents many years ago before they were killed, where it's said that she begins to travel to the basement of the hideout that is said to contain many secrets about her parents. It's described that one of the sequences is said to involve a moment in which Rey comes across a hollow projector that once belonged to her parents that they kept hidden away for years, where once she activates it, it's said that she discovers that her parents discovered an entire star system over in the unknown regions that holds an entire species of Force sensitives with the potential to become a new generation of Jedi. It's described that Rey is examining a series of hyperspace routes that lead to the destination, and that Palpatine's new Sith Empire and the First Order have been looking for these routes for a very long time, and is said to be one of the reasons as to why Rey's parents were killed by Palpatine's Sith loyalists. So let's go over a couple of parts about this. Now, the thing about Episode 9 here is that we do know that we will learn exactly how Rey's parents were killed and exactly why they were killed. And we can see already that this is, of course, one of the main reasons as to why Rey's parents met their demise. It all had to do with the secret that they were keeping to themselves, that had to do with these hyperspace routes that led themselves to the unknown regions, to a specific star system over there that contains an entire star system of a species full of Force sensitives with the actual potential to become new Jedi, which really is a big deal, and it kind of brings us back to the EU with the world of Ossus in the Dark Empire comic line, where Palpatine, knew about that planet and how Luke went there to train a new generation of Jedi as well. And that's what I like so much about this, is that this film really is going to be a movie that explores the Force, the Jedi, and the Sith in different ways, especially new answers to some of the burning questions surrounding the character of Rey and Rey's parents. Now, this large hollow projector is actually said to be stored within Rey's father's hideout on this unknown world that we are currently unaware of. Now, this unknown world could very well be the world of Pasaana that we have actually seen numerous times in the teasers and the trailers, that desert world, if you will, that's going to show up in the very beginning of Episode 9. But it's actually said that this hideout is actually embedded within a canyon that actually leads down to a basement where the hollow projector is hidden away, where once Rey activates it, she is able to see all of the hyperspace routes that actually lead to this particular star system that actually gives her a map in order to go to that planet. Now, I believe that this is exactly where it falls directly in line with the ambiguity of the ending of Episode 9 and how Rey is going to start a new Jedi Academy. We do know that there is going to be some ambiguity at the very end of this trilogy. J.J. Abrams said this not too long ago, that yes, there will be closure, but there will also be a lot of ambiguous moments in the film's ending itself. So that could very well mean that the First Order and this new Sith Empire will finally be defeated once and for all. But as far as what Rey's journey is going to look like after the events of The Rise of Skywalker, that's going to be a big mystery as far as the films go, right? that's where the new expanded universe is actually going to pick up from. So 2020, 2021, they're going to actually be creating a new expanded universe, just like how they did with after, Return of the Jedi's release, where we got all those books, those novels, those comics for so many years that created a library's worth of Star Wars material that is now going to be redone for, of course, everything surrounding the sequel trilogy era, which I think a lot of fans are either going to not really be fully invested in that, or are really going to be fully invested in that. It all depends on how everything is going to end and wrap together to end the Skywalker saga once and for all. Again, the new EU has so many possibilities. There could very well be, more Force Ghost scenes of Luke Skywalker interacting with Rey, more training sessions between both Luke and Rey in the forms of books, novels, and comics, and graphic novels, or even video games at that. So anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to moon we hear them moans again.